Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos and today we're going to talk about value optimization vs maximum number of conversions. Which one is the best? I had a voucher or a credit from Meta to do an A/B test in another account. Sorry for my voice by the way, I'm a little bit sick. And I have done an A/B test between value optimization and maximum number of conversion. Which one is the best? In my opinion, this is a false dilemma because you can use them for different things. What I have seen before we go into my PC to show you the results, just for the fun and the sake of the test, I believe that the value optimization is something that you should be using on your ad account just with one campaign or two. Just a small percentage of your budget, just to, for example, you're having, let's say, clothing and some jewelry, and jewelry is giving you less AOV. Try to do value optimization. You are having a little bit of a problem with the AOV in a campaign, try to test it with value optimization. Value optimization is working 100%. I think you should be doing a small percentage of your budget into your account, just a campaign or two, just to increase the AOV. It's gonna help you have higher ROAS, and it's gonna help you get orders on a higher AOV. Of course, we cannot compare it with the campaigns that are doing maximum number of conversions because it has been designed for a different purpose. The purpose of the value optimization is to give you higher cart clients and the ones that are going to convert with higher AOV, and the maximum number of conversions to give you volume on sales. So comparing the cost per purchase of those two is completely wrong, but in order for us to get the credit from Meta, we actually did it, and let's go into my PC so that I can show you the results. So basically this A/B test proves nothing and there's nothing to take out of it, but if you wanna experiment with it, try not to abuse it. Try to use it in a small percentage in your ad account and you're going to see the benefits from the value optimization. For sure, I can tell you that it's working. For sure that I can tell you that you should not abuse it. And for sure, I can tell you that you should not compare it with a maximize number of conversion campaigns because they are designed for different purposes. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my Facebook ads course. It took me 6 months of video editing everything and 3 months of video shooting. And because of that, I have created the best Facebook ad course in the world. Inside, you're going to find super advanced information, but information also for beginners. It takes you by the hand in order to teach you how to do Facebook ads from the beginner level to super advanced level. It has inside Loom videos from cost caps, speed caps, Loom videos from CBO, ASC optimization. It has chosen 5 sessions, inner circle sessions, and it has a lot of theory with whiteboard, also strategies that are working all of these years, things that I have developed, things that I know that are working because I have spent millions and millions on the platform. Currently, I'm spending between 5 and 10 million every month, sometimes it's even more, across 30 accounts, and I have access to many more. So I know what is currently working and all the latest trends, and this is what I'm doing inside the course. I'm showing you live ad accounts with real spend and what is working right now. And if you want, you can click the link below, you can go and you can check some videos that I have open free for you so that you can check if you like the course or not and decide if you want to buy it or not. I will see you there. Just to set the ground over here, the first campaign on the top is the campaign that's using maximum number of conversions. The other one below is the value, the one that's optimizing for value optimization. We're having 500 and 500. You see 600 here because I kept the campaign and I still have the other campaign because it's working. I never closed it. And you're gonna see that the period that we ran this, it was from 15 October to 15 November. So it doesn't have wrong data because of the Black Friday, okay? So what we're going to see here is just to check a little bit what is happening. We can see over here the CPM on the one that has the maximum number of conversions, it's lower, it's 8.74, while the CPM on the other one, it's higher. The AOV over here, as you can see, it worked. It actually had 100, while the other one had 88. And if we come here, we can see that the frequency was lower comparing to the maximum number of conversions. All of this to me makes sense. What happened here is that the maximum volume of sales actually won in terms of return on ad spend, and most likely it's gonna win on the total number of sales, okay? Over here we're having 61 cost per purchase, 50. In this case, the extra AOV that we got from the value campaign, it wasn't enough to make it more profitable for us in terms of ROAS, but for sure it did the work. What can we take from this? We can take from this that the value optimization is working. A lot of times the fluctuation you're going to see in the AOV is going to be $20, $30, $40, $50, which is going to make the purchase ROAS even higher. The first thing that I'm noticing here is that there's a healthy ratio. It's not like the value optimization has less amount of sales. It has more AOV, it has higher CPM because it's trying to find higher spenders and all of that. All of this is working pretty well. Let's check a little bit the cost per unique click and all of that. We're having less clicks over here. It's more expensive. The CTR also here, it's different. One thing which actually shocks me is that I would expect to have higher CTR on this one because the CPM is higher. We have videos explaining why. And we can see that we have higher CTR on this one, which means that over here it worked better. I want to clarify that these are not any simple ads. These are my best performing partnership ads with influencers on this account, and these are the results that we got. Let's go a little bit on the experiments tab also just to check. First of all, the objective over here is cost per result, to see which one is going to have the best cost per result. For me, this is completely wrong, and we shouldn't have done a test like this. It's like measuring which one has the higher AOV. I mean, it's not wrong, it's not fair, let's say. Of course, the lower cost per result is going to be on the campaign that is optimizing for maximum number of conversions. On the other hand, we could have done which was going to have the higher AOV and it was going to be the other. By the way, the green one is the maximum number of conversions, the purple one is the value optimization. So over here we're watching the ages. Of course, we can see the spend, the reach. Over here it's lower for the value optimization. The impressions are less, makes sense. The cost per result was a little bit higher. And over here, we are gonna see that we're having the most expensive audience for the value optimization was 35 to 44, if we're understanding anything from those things. We can see that the female audience was higher in terms of cost per purchase comparing to the male audience. And for the exact opposite actually for the other, we can see that the male audience was higher cost per purchase comparing to the female audience for the one that was optimizing for maximum number of conversions. I don't get anything from those metrics over here. For sure, I was expecting this kind of results. Nothing crazy to me. They look super normal. I was amazed a little bit from that, but the way that I interpret it is that it gave only $10 more AOV. If it was going to give more, it was going to have better return on ad spend. Do we have a winner over here? No, because there are two different things for two different purposes. So we don't care about that. What I care about is you testing it as an extra campaign in your ad account and see the benefits out of it. I just took this A/B test because it was a safe test for me, and it was also partially funded, so it was extra money. And that's all with this test, and I will see you for the closing of the video. So this is another way. For sure you should test it because I can see it working across several accounts. Also inside the course I have it and I explained how it's working, because as we say, I always want to show you what is working on real ad accounts and not just in theory. It does what it's supposed to do as long as you don't abuse it. And a lot of times people tend to take something that's working and just abuse it. The solution is not to find a setting that's going to make you profitable within Meta Ads. You have to be profitable anyway with your offer against the competition. And these settings are here to make it a little bit better, to help you scale and all of that. So try it in your ad account, make it part of your central core strategy if it's working for you, especially if you're having problems with your AOV. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, you can check my course, of course, where all of these kind of things are being discussed with live videos, examples in ad accounts, concepts that they are a little bit more of a theory, others that they are more about implementation like CB optimization, different Loom videos and different theory videos, so that you can know what you should do and what you should not do, what you should abuse and what you should not abuse. Also, I do have my mentorship program. Of course, right now it's kind of full after Black Friday, but you can always send me a message and we can see if we can work together on 2026, scaling your ad account with daily calls. You can see all of the reviews from the people who completed it. And send me a message. If you are spending enough and you are ready to go into a mentorship like this, send me a message and maybe we're going to find a solution. Until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.